and a 3 and a 2 and a 1. Hello and welcome to 360 Gamercast, episode 750 for Tuesday, the 23rd of September 2025. I'm your host, Mark Webb, gamertag Pearson ID, Steam ID, Webby 360G, and joining me today is...
Getting Webby out the shit, it's Mr. Peebs, gamertag Pitbull Peebs, PSN ID, Pitbull Peebs, and I don't have Steam.
You're missing out, Peebs, you're missing out. One day you'll have Steam.
Technically, I do have a Steam account, but I've never played anything on it.
That's fair enough, mate. Well, at least you've got your name reserved anyway. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, obviously, it's just me and Peebs this week. Darren's obviously going to be away for a little while because of his arm. I did message him earlier and he says he's literally played nothing because obviously he can't move one arm. He's watching films. Nick is in London. What the fuck you're doing in that shithole, I don't know. And Graham's not feeling too great. So Peebs is here to save the day before he goes to Amsterdam, of all things, as well.
Yes, off to Amsterdam tomorrow. So by the time you're listening to this, I shall be in a coffee shop getting high on hash cakes, probably, or having some Heineken.
Nice. So how long are you there for?
We're getting the Eurostar tomorrow, and we come back Thursday, so for 3 nights.
Very nice.
And,
so you're
and I'm going with my
when you get back.
Yeah, we're going with my son. I've treated him for his 21st, so I've taken him.
Nice.
And then one of my daughters wanted to tag along as well, so I ended up taking 2 of them. So,
oh Jesus.
Yeah, pain in the arse. I hope they can keep up with us. That's the thing. These younger generation.
Well, you are a bit of a party animal. I do know that.
Well, yeah. Normally, when we go on a city break, we go on a full blowout pub crawl on the first night. So
Jesus.
Just to have sample the local delicacies and the alcohol. I think they got the big Heineken factory there as well. Bit like Dublin with their Guinness, it's Heineken in Amsterdam.
Nice.
You can go tour around see how they brew it, and they've got a little museum and stuff there, and a bar. So that should be good.
Nice. Yeah, I went to a cider and ale festival yesterday.
Oh, did you? Where was that?
Not far. Well, it wasn't too far from here. National Trust Place, called Livedon.
Oh.
And there was obviously another National Trust Place today that was mega close to you.
Yeah, Belton. I've been there before. It's nice,
awesome.
Isn't it?
Yeah, we're definitely going to go back there because they've got some really good play areas there for the kids. But, yeah. So we ended up coming home with a box of cider, and I've been drinking a few of those tonight. And it's actually from I can't remember the name of it because it's in the fridge at the minute, but it's actually from a local farm that's about 10 minutes down the road from where we live. So we're definitely going to go back down there and buy a few more boxes of this cider because it's really bloody nice. So,
good.
Yeah, mate. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. But apart from that, mate, we've been doing some gaming.
Yeah, I've gamed quite a bit this week because
I've noticed while I've been back on the PS5 again. I've noticed you've been on a lot, and you even had a very late night the other night. I was like, I think it was Friday night. You messaged me on Xbox. I was thinking, Peebs is still awake. What's going on? Must have been polishing off your game that you're going to talk about.
Yes, I actually finished it. Should we talk about it now?
Yeah, go for it, mate.
So I finished Death Stranding 2. It says my game time on my PlayStation is about 57 hours. You can streamline it, I think, if you really wanted to, and probably do it in less because you do get sidetracked. Depends how much you want to do completion-wise.
Yeah.
But I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's for me game of the year, probably game of the last good few years. I think it's just a gaming cinematic masterpiece.
Wow, that is
just
some
the graphics.
praise.
The graphics and the cutscenes are great. The boss battles, just everything about it's just so well done. It takes out some of the annoyance of the first game where I mean, you can play it how you want, really, but I've literally hardly walked anywhere this time. The first game, you had to walk quite a lot.
Yeah.
Finding vehicles was a bit tricky. This one is vehicles. You get the tri-bike or the little truck thing. You get them pretty much from the get-go. And I just literally kept the same truck the whole time, carrying all my cargo and stuff. You can customize it as well this time with liveries, and you can put guns on it and like a harpoon. Because on the last game, one of the annoying things was you riding around, and if you found like cargo, you'd have to get off your bike or whatever, pick it up, get back on the bike. This one, you can drive around and your harpoon picks up cargo.
Oh, Peebs,
and it's automatically puts in.
Hang on, I can't hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now. You suddenly just went dead silent. But carry on.
Oh. Yeah, so you can get you can customize your truck, so you get like a harpoon, and it'll harpoon cargo that's in the as you're driving past it. So you ain't got to keep getting on and off and stuff. So that's a great little thing they've added. It's got also a gun which will start shooting. I didn't really engage with too many enemies. I mean, there are sections of it where you have to fight them in part of the story, but you don't really have to go into the enemy camps unless you really want to, or there are some like various side missions and cargo you can collect from enemy camps and stuff. But obviously it's set in Australia, well, Mexico and Australia. You sort of can go between the two, but obviously Australia is the main part of it, and you're just connecting all of Australia. But it's just great. It's just really, really great. I just loved it. And you just get sidetracked into just delivering. You get addicted to delivering stuff that you don't really need to. Obviously, you've got your main missions you're supposed to do, but then you can go off and just deliver stuff to other people. Because I thought I wouldn't mind trying to platinum the game, but that's a big but. Most of them are quite achievable, but there are a certain few trophies that are really difficult. There's one where I think there's about 45 depots altogether, or like little places where you find where they live. I've not even discovered all of them yet. I think I've got to find 3 more. So there's a trophy for finding all of them, but you don't have to complete the game. There's only certain ones you have to find to complete the game. But these little side ones, I think there's about 3 more I need to find. But then you've got to 5-star all of them, which means you've got to deliver, obviously, do their missions and deliver loads of stuff to them. And there's like 45 depots, and you've got to 5-star all of them. And even with me doing nearly 60 hours, doing quite a lot, I've not even got 1 to 5-star yet. I think I've got a few 4.5s. But yeah, looking into it, it could take up to 1,000 hours to really platinum it if you want to.
That's ridiculous.
But I just find yourself spending hours just driving around and just picking bits up and going, right, and then I'm planning my route. Right, I can go and deliver that there, then I can go to that one and deliver that one there, and back on myself, and then I can do the main mission. But yeah, the guy, I don't want to obviously spoil it, but obviously some of the cutscenes with the boss in this one, the guy who you fight a few times and stuff, he's really well done. You get a really cool weapon later on. It's just everything about it is just cool. I know like people like Wes were it's a bit too easy because you get the truck, but I found it more accessible, because one of the most frustrating things about the first one was getting to place, walk-ins, having to do your ladders, and I didn't really do one ladder in this game. Because obviously it's all set in Australia, and Australia is quite a flat country. I think there is a mountain section in the middle of the map, which is a bit tedious. But apart from that, the rest of it's quite flat. But they've added in like earthquakes, bushfires. It rains quite a lot in certain areas, but just everything about it's just done so well. You get like a space, like let's call it a spaceship. It's like a ship that's your fast travel. You got to meet a guy, and there's like a whole separate little side story with that. And you can go on the ship, and you've got a private room on your ship. You can go to the bridge and you talk to people. And the graphics and it's done really, really well. Sometimes you think, well, is this a game or am I watching a film?
Yeah,
it's just beautiful. Obviously, I'm on a Pro and OLED TV, but I still think it'll look really good on not just standard. But overall, brilliant.
Yeah, I'm glad that they, from the sounds of it, they made it more accessible from the beginning, because I think one of the things that let the original down, and it's one of the reasons why I picked it up and put it down a couple of times before actually getting into it on my third go, years after release, is just because I got bored of just running around, and I just had to force myself to get through that bit, and it's actually quite a few hours of just long, monotonous running, as you would say, Peebs. It's like a job. It's just a bit annoying.
Yeah, there is elements of that. I mean, even this one, there's a few bits where a few walk, like the beginning bit. There's a bit of a walk, and there's no real long, massive cutscenes in this one like the last one. I mean, they're still quite long, but nothing like the last one. I think the story's a little bit more easier to understand, this one. But yeah, I have seen a few criticisms saying, "Oh, it's just a glorified walking simulator," but it's much more than that.
Yeah,
it's much more than a walking simulator. But yeah, overall, I mean, a few people have picked it up. I have completed it. I plan to carry on. There's still a few little side missions and trophies I need to mop up, because I didn't realise there's a part in it where it doesn't really say to you, this is, like in most games, and you go towards the last mission, it'll say, make sure you clean everything up before you go, because there's no, going back.
Yeah.
It didn't really say that. Although when you have finished the game, you do go back and you can mop stuff up. But I'd rather have mopped it up before I went and did the main. So that wasn't very clear, but I can still go back and do loads of stuff. So yeah, I've still not finished with it yet. I still plan to do a little bit more on it, mop up a few more achievements, or trophies, I should say.
Yes.
Slip of the tongue. But yeah, all round great.
Nice.
I mean, I've just started Stellar Blade. Is that this year or was that last year?
That came out last year.
Oh, right, okay.
PlayStation.
Because I'm really impressed with that at the minute as well. So, cool. But I wasn't sure if that was last year.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute, then, mate. No, I'm glad you enjoyed Death Stranding 2. I'm really looking forward to, obviously, the PC release probably next year. I'll pick it up then. Obviously, it's not been that long since I played the first game, so yeah, all good, mate. Fantastic. Yeah, so obviously you're hardcore PlayStation these days. I obviously still mishmash between multiple systems, but as I mentioned to you before, I resubscribed to PS Plus a week or so ago, maybe a couple of weeks ago now. Mainly just so I could get back onto Helldivers 2 and a bit of Gran Turismo as well. Been playing quite a bit of Helldivers 2. We still haven't managed to get on together though, Peebs, which is a bit of a shame.
Yeah, because I do plan to get back on it. Obviously, I'm away pretty much all this week, and then I've got a wedding Saturday, so I haven't really got time. Won't be doing much gaming next week, but I do want to get back on it with you before your subscription runs out, in case you do not renew.
Oh, I'll probably end up renewing it, mate, because this is what happens, right? When you got little kids, because they both enjoy playing the Xbox. Because I've got two Xboxes in the front room, you see. I've got two TVs in the front room for both the main TV and another little TV for the other Xbox. And so they play a lot of Xbox together, like Minecraft and things like that. Have a TV each. But since I've resubscribed to PS Plus, obviously I've been playing quite a bit of Gran Turismo, and they've seen me playing the PlayStation, and so a lot of this past week or so, I've walked downstairs and they've both been playing the PS5. They've been playing a lot of Goat Simulator because it's on PS Plus. Not Goat Sim. What's it? The Goose Game. Is it called Untitled Goose Game?
Oh yeah, Goose something or other. Yeah, I know which one you mean.
Yeah, so they've been playing a lot of that. So yeah, that I'm probably going to have to keep the sub going because there's a few games on there that they like to play anyway, like Plucky Squire as well. And I'm now in the dilemma as well of that Sonic Cross Worlds is just coming out this week. I want to pick it up, but I'm not going to pick it up yet. But the frustrating thing about that is just sidetracking just on pricing and things is obviously it is cross-play, And I was thinking to myself, I could pick it up physical, either on Xbox or PlayStation. But then I was thinking, actually, if I buy it digital on Xbox, I could have it across both Xboxes because of game sharing. But
right, yeah.
Because it's nice to have a telly each, right? Even though it's got split screen. But I was looking at it, right? The physical disc for Sonic Cross Worlds is 45 quid. Digital, it's 60.
Yeah.
That's a huge difference, isn't it? And that's just for the
Yeah.
standard edition. If you want the edition with all the extra characters and the season pass, that's 80 quid. It's redonkulous. Redonkulous.
Yeah, the digital do seem to. I went pretty much all digital a while back, but I have found myself buying a few discs lately just because of the price.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just obviously a bit more of a ball ache ordering it or going out and physically buying it unless you order it online and stuff. But yeah, 10, 15 quid for a digital.
Extra
more is
it's insane, and it's just
it should be cheaper if anything, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it's just annoying because obviously if I wasn't thinking of a game for the kids, and if it was just for me, I'd buy it for the PC or CD keys or something, and it'd be dirt cheap. But because it's like I don't want to buy a PC game, I'd like obviously because the consoles are in the front room, and it's like that sort of game's more of a for the family to play together, you know what I mean? A bit like you would with Mario Kart when you got little kids, right? But it's just, I can't believe we're still at this stage of gaming where the physical copy's like 15 quid or more cheaper than a digital version. It doesn't make any sense to me.
No.
So yeah, it's just a bit annoying.
And obviously you got your resale value on a disc. Because like I said, last week I bought Gears on disc. I paid 35 for it, and then I sold it for 25. So it only cost me a tenner, really.
Yeah.
And I had a good 20, 30 hours playing it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Anyway, I just want to say a big hello to Daddy Ikin, who's said hi in the chat. Hope you're doing well, my dude. But no, obviously, just going back to PS5 then. Yeah, I've been really enjoying the PS5 the last couple of weeks, just for my chilling out on the sofa. I actually have played the Xbox as well, but I'll get into that a bit later. But been playing a little bit more Helldivers 2. Obviously, we've been missing each other. It's hard to get on together sometimes. Mainly been playing with randos because it's just hard to get people on. And obviously, the other thing is even though it's cross-play, there's no... The way to add friends on other platforms is to know who they are. Is to know who they are, and then you've got to share your codes, like your friend codes. So I noticed a few people on my Xbox playing it, but I would have to message them and say, "Oh, do you want to play? Here's my code," and then we need to hop into Discord to voice chat. And it just seems a bit of a faff. So I've not bothered with that at the minute yet. But it's still a really enjoyable game, and I think
what's the new update like, Webby?
Yeah, it's pretty good actually. So I mean, I don't know how much it's been updated since I last played it since last year, but there's a whole new sector in there, and there's like basically the planets. I think they are colonized by humans because they look like cities, like Earth cities. But there's loads of like zombies are like flailing around. You've got to kill them, and there's these alien spaceships that fly around and shoot you from above as well. Really difficult, but a lot of fun because it reminds me a little bit of playing Halo ODST, like the way it's all set up. It's all dark, like a lot of the cities are dark and gritty, and you've got the zombies running around. And obviously, they've got that Halo pack on it as well. So, so when I loaded up Helldivers, obviously I'm not one to spend money, but I had enough of the in-game currency to buy the Halo Season Pass. So I just bought that with the in-game credits. So I've been running through that, and I've unlocked the SMG from ODST, the Halo assault rifle, and some skins for some of the vehicles. I've not unlocked the pistol yet, which I would like. But the problem is with the special guns is you can't level them up. So what they've added in Helldivers as well is you can level up your guns and add attachments and things. I don't remember that being in there before, so I'm guessing it's a new thing. So I used that Halo one for a bit, but I'm now back to the original assault rifle in Helldivers because I'm ranking it up, and I unlocked a couple of different scopes, and you can unlock a bigger magazine, like a drum magazine, so you don't have to reload as much. So I'm just kind of working my way through that now. And I tell you what, though, is what's pretty cool about it as well is like people, like your games fill up really quick. So if you host a game, you'll find it fills up very, very fast. Or if you just do a search, you'll join another group, and everyone just seems to work together, even if you're not in the voice chat, and just has a good time. And people tend to stick together from mission to mission, because after the mission you all end up on the same ship, and then you'll end up running a few games with the same group of people, which is pretty fun. It feels quite old school in a way, you know.
Yeah, I think the community is still big on this game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Including Charlie Kirk's assassination guy. I digress, but
yeah. But because
but
obviously
apparently he was a big Helldivers fan.
He was apparently, but I think it was a they them. But anyway, but because obviously it's only just come out on Xbox very recently as well. Obviously, there's a lot more people on there. But the game, I don't think has really lost its popularity anyway, because I've kept on doing updates, etc. on it. But you know, I'm enjoying playing it. It's a lot of fun. And
yeah, it's one game that they constantly. I mean, I haven't been on it for a little while, but I've always enjoyed what I've played. But every time I switch my PlayStation on, I'm always getting updates for it. So they're obviously really good at keeping it updated and stuff.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's a lot of good fun, mate. So it's just, I think, obviously I like jumping on every now and again and hopping in with randos, but it would be nice to try and get on with people I know and trying to arrange some evenings or something on Discord.
Well, I'll definitely be up for it at some point when I get back.
Sweet. Cool. So that's Helldivers on the PS5, mate.
Cool.
Back to you.
Well, obviously, because most of my time was taken up with Death Stranding 2 this week. I haven't really played a massive amount of other stuff. Mm-hmm. But the main game I've started after Death Stranding was Stellar Blade, which obviously I talked about it a little while back, because I did the only game I've ever played the full 2-hour demo or trial or whatever they call it on the PlayStation. They allow you 2 hours to play. I actually played it right up till it said, that's it, your time's run out. And I've never done that.
Wow.
That's how good I found it. So, yeah, I picked it up for 40 quid in CEX the other week.
Nice.
And started it this weekend and carried on from where I'd left it, which in one way was good because obviously I didn't want to go back and play 2 hours that I'd already done, but I'd forgotten all the controls and everything. So when I put it on, I was getting my ass kicked for a little while till I refigured out what to do.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've got all your dodges and combos and everything, haven't you?
Yeah.
So it took me a while to do all that. It's not like you can just like X's punch. You know, at some games you can get away with not playing for ages and fall straight back into it. So, but I'm getting there now. I've just done a boss. I've managed to beat him after 2 or 3 attempts. But yeah, I'm just loving it. I don't normally like these sort of Japanese type. I'm assuming it's Japanese, is it?
Yeah,
is it Korean or Japanese or something? Yeah. I'm not normally too bothered about them, but this one I just really love. I mean, it just looks beautiful. The graphics, you know, again, I don't know if this is pro enhanced, but it looks it. But yeah, everything about it. The woman in it is just stunning to look at, and all the different outfits you can get. Mm-hmm. The bosses, the enemies, the exploration. You know, just everything about it. I'm just really, really enjoying it. So that's going to be my main game now going forward. I'm assuming you've played it and completed it, Webby.
Yeah, I loved it.
How long is it?
Because finish. Oof.
Well, because on the PlayStation it tracks
over 20 hours, easy. I think. Yeah.
Oh, right. Because I've only played 4 hours, and it's saying I'm 20% through, and I'm thinking, well, I've done quite a lot then in 4 hours. So I wasn't sure how long it takes.
To beat. Okay. Then, main story, it says on here 22 hours. Main plus extra 37 hours.
Yeah, sounds about right then.
Yeah.
I'm on track for about 22 hours, I think. But I am trying to... I mean, there's a lot of collectibles and things, isn't there? And there's trophies for collecting. So I'm going to try and... I started off just playing it and just trying to naturally look for stuff. Then I've had a little guide up just for a few little things. I'm not sure whether to just play it and enjoy it and just do it myself, out exploring, find what I find, and then go back. Because I think there's a fast travel system, isn't there? So you can go backwards and forwards. Yeah. So before the end, I might go back and just mop up things that I might have missed.
Yeah.
I think that's the plan.
That's the best way to play it, I think.
Because... Yeah, otherwise you can sort of get sidetracked, constantly looking at YouTube, following a guide, not really engaging in the story then.
Yeah, and there's a lot of areas in the game, and some of them are larger than others, but they're all very well done. And you do go back to areas sometimes as part of the story anyway. But what I liked about it was just because it was hard, but not like overly hard where I got annoyed and had to turn it off. It was like that good it was just challenging. I mean, there was quite a few bosses which took me a number of goes, but it was like, oh, this is what I did wrong, this is what I should do, in my mind. And again, the story I think is really well done as well. So yeah, I just think it's a fantastic game, mate. It really, really is.
Yeah, I'm loving it. And like I say, I can't remember what I'm playing it on. Just casual, I think, because I imagine if you put it on hard, it would be fairly difficult.
Redonkulous, mate. Yeah.
But yeah, like I say, I've died a few times, but nothing super frustrating. Because it's nothing like an Elden Ring or a Dark Souls, but it does have that element of it where when you rest, everything respawns, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So it does have that element of that type of game, but then that's quite good because you just go over and kill things again, and you can collect the power ups and stuff from them that you use to do your abilities and stuff. But just loving it. The details of the maps and areas you go are really well done, and the cut scenes are graphically really done. Everyone in the game is beautiful, not like a Dragon Age. That's what you want to see when you're trying to be transported into a fantasy game, don't you?
Yeah, and it's not being pervy or anything. You just it's just that it's that fantasy because it's not just women. Like if I'm playing a game as a bloke, I want to be a good-looking, chiseled, buff man in a game. I don't want to be some fat, ugly guy. You know what I mean? So it's not just. Yeah. You just if you're playing a character in a game, be it male or female, you want them to be aesthetically pleasing, shall we say?
Yes, I agree.
And just with this, it's the added bonus of changing outfits and things, and it's quite fun to do.
Yeah, there seems to be a lot of different outfits in this game, but they all do different things as well, don't they? They're just not cosmetic. I think they have different powers and stuff, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, different buffs and things. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's looking, another great game that next to play. So I'll be finishing that hopefully in the next couple of weeks. But fantastic. And then then it'll be Battlefield, won't it? So
yeah, and that's looking amazing. There was a play test and some videos leaked of the Battle Royale. I don't know if they're on YouTube.
I've seen a couple. I mean, at the beginning, it does look like Warzone, where they're all in the chopper or the plane and they drop out. But they're all like that, aren't they? I don't really see how... Someone needs to come up with another idea in a Battle Royale of how you actually end up getting onto the Battle Royale island or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. Maybe on a boat or something, I don't know. But these planes are like PUBG, Apex Legends, Warzone. Do you know what I mean? They're all the same.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to... I think they've pulled all the videos down.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, because I can't...
I did see one.
Yeah, I saw one as well. But no, I can't find anything on Rumble or YouTube, so... Hang on, what's this?
Rumble?
Yeah, that's the other streaming service like YouTube.
Yeah, it's the one that's not so politically correct.
Yeah, well, they're streaming the Charlie Kirk funeral at the minute. I've just seen and I just looked.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. Yeah,
know
Elon's
that was
there,
up
isn't he?
today. Oh, see.
Yeah, he's in the crowd, yeah. Yeah. But anyway.
So, yeah, that's what, the 8th? That's the 8th of October, is it?
Yes, mate.
The Battlefield's out? Yeah, so that'll be a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, everyone will be on that. So I need to get that day one, really, because you don't want to wait on that for a month or like a lot of people are like, I'll wait till Christmas, because people will probably be still playing it, but you just want the initial, when everyone's on it, is the best time, because otherwise you'd be like with Helldivers, you missed it. I know I got it after you lot got it, and you sort of had rinsed it, and I know you're back on it at the minute, but I missed that original, buzz when everyone was on it, and you could find it, and you could actually play with friends.
Well, what is something?
Everyone had it.
I think is it gaming, like multiplayer games. You get a different experience if you're all experiencing it brand new at the same time together, because you're all like, oh, what? Check this out on the map or whatever, and check this out. Whereas if I've bought a game, if I've been playing a multiplayer game for 6 months, and then you suddenly pick it up, I already know a lot of the game, and so I'm more explaining it to you, so it's not that same experience because I already know everything about it. It's not that joint.
Yeah,
that you haven't got that joint of learning it together, and I think you miss something if you're not doing it like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, mate.
Are you obviously all PC, but you're not going to be buying it physical, are you?
No, of course not.
No.
PC games, mate, don't come physical anymore. No, so yeah.
I don't know whether I'm buying it digitally or physical. I'm not sure yet.
I don't know. It's not really going to matter to you, though, is it? So
no, not really. It's not something you're going to play and then trade in fairly quick. So probably go digital.
No, I'm interested to see what the campaign's like on it, because it looks pretty decent as well. And then also we've got the multiplayer, which we've all played the beta on, and that was really good. And then obviously we're seeing that they've got this Battle Royale mode, but I don't think that's out till next year from what I've heard. So
yeah, I'm hearing that it's an add-on later on, which is probably a good thing, because at least you can get on with get the single player campaign smashed out. People will probably be maybe a little bit tired of the multiplayer. It'll freshen it up a bit. You've got something else to play on there,
I just hope they
check
don't.
It out, if anything else.
I just hope they don't screw the pooch with it, and I think it'll be fun. I really do. But obviously, we know from Call of Duty that when a free-to-play edition is added, aka Warzone, they start adding season passes and silly skins and things like that, and I just don't really want to see that in a Battlefield, and that's just one of the worries I have.
But when the Battle Royale comes out, is that going to be a free-to-play for people who haven't bought Battlefield?
I actually don't know. I have no idea. I'm just assuming it's a free-to-play, but I could be completely wrong. I've not actually...
Well, I haven't read anything about it. I thought it was just an add-on later on for people who've bought it, but it could be a... Because that would make the difference, you see, because if it is a free-to-play, that's when they'll start going down the pass, that's because they'll try and make a bit of money back on it, which is... You've got to understand that at the end of the day, it's a business. These kind of games aren't free to make, so they're going to have to...
Okay, so I've just done a Google AI overview, so take this with a pinch of salt. AI is telling me that the Battle Royale is coming on the 28th of October.
Oh, so not too far.
So a couple of weeks after the game releases. The Battle Royale mode is separate from the paid game and will be available for free.
Oh, controversial.
Yeah. That does have me concerned.
Yeah, because like I said, that's when they'll start maybe adding a few bits on skins, and before you know it, you'll be running around pink unicorn shooting rainbows out, Webby, and you'll love it.
Yeah, well, apparently when the circle comes in on the Battle Royale on this one, though, it's an insta-kill. it's not like in
that's quite
Warzone
good.
or Fortnite where you can run into it for, with a gout and mask. It's literally, you die when it touches you. So
I quite like that idea. That's quite good.
Yeah.
You've got to think about it a bit more, concentrate. Because sometimes on Warzone, you get so engrossed in looting and sorting stuff out that you forget the gas is, before you know it's crept up on you, and you're like, oh, but I've got a gas mask, I'm all right.
Yeah.
With that, if it's an insta kill, that's pretty cool. Quite like the sound of that.
Yeah, man. Very cool. PlayStation wise, and the only other game I've been playing on the PS5 is Gran Turismo 7, Peebs, and I don't know what it is about this game. Like, I've actually put now over 200 hours into this game, and I think what's strange about it is there's always something to do. So like this, so I realised that I've not actually done all the licenses. I'd only done the first 2 set of licenses. So I spent a lot of time this week getting my A and S license. And I've just got one more license to do now. I can't believe I never did them because I don't actually affect anything in the game. Because I remember in the old Gran Turismos, you needed the licenses to do certain things in the game, like certain races and things. But in this, it just seems to be, yeah, you can do it if you want, mate. You know what I mean? And like, the only reward for doing them is cars. You get some car. So you get a car just for passing it, and then if you get a gold medal on all of them, you get another car as well. So that's the only thing on that. But I've just really got into doing it, and then I realised as well that I hadn't, because there's a collector level on it, and you got and 50 is the maximum, and I was on like level 446, but I had a load of gold, so I went in the car shop and bought a load of cars and spent all my money to get up to rank 50 on my collector level, and it actually opened up some more single player stuff to do in the cafe. So I've rinsed all them, and the last one was well hard. It was Red Bull inspired, which I was well happy about because Red Bull is awesome, and there's 3 races in the Red Bull car on there, and they were mega hard. I did all them, and that was a lot of fun. But the most thing I've been doing this week, I'm not sure if you're aware, is they have weekly races. So every week there's 3 different races on certain tracks, and then every week they change the tracks. So it's called sport mode. So you've got 3 different tracks. So basically, and like the races will run like every 20 minutes or half an hour on, like 5:30, 6 o'clock, 6:30.
Yeah.
And then you can do like a practice before, like a time trial or whatever. Anyway, one of the races this week was on the Nürburgring, which is my favourite track in the world. I fucking love it because it's long and it's hard as fuck. And it's like a 10-minute race.
That's what she said.
Just for one lap. Whee! So I've just been pounding that all week, just constantly just having really good races on the Nürburgring, which is it's not just the Nordschleife, which people might think of like of that track. It's the F1 track and the Nordschleife all in one. So it's the proper Nürburgring. So it's a really long race. It's only one lap. And it's just a lot of fun because what I find is, because I've got quite a high safety rating and driver rating from playing it online a lot, like I get put in lobbies with mostly clean races. So there's the odd non-clean, but it's usually pretty good. So that's fun. And also it does a good job of ghosting people out who are looking to ram you and stuff as well. So yeah, I've had some good races. On
so it's got a mechanism in the game where it recognises if you're a good racer and stuff. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so basically you have a license, so you have a driver rating and a safety rating. So the safer you are, the less crashes you're in, you get a higher rating. So then you'll usually put in lobbies with people on a similar level. So if you're a dick and you have a low safety rating, you'll get put in lobbies full of knobs. So then you'll all be smashing into each other. And then your driver range
the cool
is just
kids hang out.
Yeah, and then your driver range is just how good you are, right? So then it keeps you at a decent level, really, which I quite like. And nothing's perfect because you can get around the ghosting by just getting next to someone and slowly nudging them off. Yeah, but for the most part, it stops all those ramming on corners and things like that, which is, still pretty decent. So, and I have to say, because I play a lot of racing games, as you know, on PC and Xbox and stuff. I still haven't played a racing game that comes close to this in the graphics department. Like, nothing comes close to how good this game looks.
Even Forza?
Even Forza, mate. Like, no game looks as good as this. It's insane, the amount of detail that they've put into this game. It just shocks me every time I play it, to be honest. And I mean, Forza looks decent, but the thing with Forza is I feel like it didn't get the criticism that it should have done, because like Ubisoft, when they put trailers out with games looking amazing and then the actual game comes out and you're like, oh, hang on a minute, they lied to us here. Forza did exactly the same thing, but didn't really see people shouting from the rooftops about that one. I mean, it still looks decent, Forza. I'm not going to say it looks shit or anything, but it doesn't look anything like what they showed us in the trailers. Still a fun game now, though. But I think for console graphics in a racing sim, this is still the game, and I still think it has the better handling model as well.
Yeah. See, I've never played it. I've never actually seen it. My brother's got it, but I've never actually. When I've been around there, he's never put it on, so I've never actually seen it. But obviously, looking at it on the Twitch, it looks impressive. I mean, I haven't played a Gran Turismo since PlayStation. When was it originally come out on? PlayStation 2 or 1?
On the 1.
Yeah, I haven't played it since. Yeah, I haven't played it since them days. It's too simmy for me, really. I don't really not even like the Forza on there. I mean, I did play Forza because it was on Game Pass, but. I'm much more into the Forza Horizon type arcadey ones, but it does look, if you're into that, it does look pretty impressive.
And what I like about it is, unlike other racing games, and I'm just talking like in general, like it really, if you're into your car culture, like it does a really good job, because you're on the, like, even when you're on the menus, it has like the classical music playing, and then it gives you like whenever you go to a manufacturer, like it has all the history of every single car. So it just really feels like it's for people that are really into cars, because there's so many cars in it, and it has all the history, and like I've spent hours just in the photo mode, because you got all the scapes, and you can plonk cars in different backgrounds. I call them scapes, and change and tweak all the camera settings, and if the lights are on, and where the cars are, etc. I spend hours just doing that sometimes, because it's just. I know, it's just pretty chill.
Because even though I'm not really massively into them, I would like to have a little go at just for that sort of thing. But it's never come on Game Pass, not Game Pass, PS Plus as of yet. Although they have got a Gran Turismo game on there. It's like I was talking to you about it in Pie Chat the other day, weren't I, Webby? I can't remember what it's bloody called. It's like Gran Turismo Junior or something.
Oh, right. I've not seen that, mate. I've not seen that. I think this is one of those games that won't ever come to PS Plus, because I think what Sony do, and it's a positive and a negative, I think. Unlike Xbox, they shove all their studio games onto Game Pass, whereas Sony tried to keep a premium on certain brands. Yeah. And Gran Turismo is one of those brands which they treasure it so much that they're like, this is never going to go on our subscription service. You need to buy this game to experience it. And I think it's good in a way, because it does keep it with that premium feel. But you can pick up the disc, I think, for 30 quid or less now anyway, if you go on eBay or something.
Yeah, I might have a little look.
So, but if your brother's got it on digital, just download it, mate.
No, he bought it on disc, because I already tried it. I already tried to download, because the Game Share, I tried to download it, and I'm like, how comes I can't download it? He goes, I got it on disc.
Oh, gutted.
Oh, you twat.
Yeah. And it's one of those, because obviously, like, when I was playing it originally a few years ago with like Wes and a few other people, I used the racing wheel, but now I just use the controller, because I just play it on the sofa downstairs. And I'll tell you what, the feel on the haptics on the PS5 controller are amazing on this game. You feel everything on those triggers, because they go tight and you feel all the rumble and you can feel like how hard you're braking. Like, it gives you so much feedback on the car. It makes it quite nice to control as well because you're getting that feedback.
Yeah, that's cool.
So yeah, it's just I find, because obviously, like I've said this to you quite a few times, is I love my PC gaming. I really do. But the problem is I sit at my 5 and I'm like, well, sort the kids out for dinner, put them to bed and that, blah, blah, blah. And it gets to like 7:30 and I'm like, I've been sitting up here for 8 hours. Do I want to sit up here anymore today? No. So I'm finding like a lot of evenings I'm like just chilling out on the sofa and playing mainly it's been the PS5 the last couple of weeks, just to have a different area to chill out in, So
yeah.
But I have been tinkering with this thing called Moonlight on the Steam Deck and my PC. So basically, it's a way to stream your PC to the Steam Deck. I've actually got it working quite well because my PC's all hardwired, you see. So the only Wi-Fi is from my router to my Steam Deck. And I think, was it Thursday or Friday? I got it working quite well because I've been playing Cronos, which I'll talk about in a bit, but just tested streaming that to my Steam Deck and it actually ran and looked really well. So I'll probably end up playing a lot more PC games that way, because obviously there's a lot of PC games that won't run on the Steam Deck, and that could be a way for me to play them in another room, to be honest. So,
yeah,
a bit like Stunty with his Portal.
Yeah, I'll say, I'll still play my Portal from time to time.
Yeah,
I don't play my. I wouldn't play Death Stranding on it. I think Stunty's been playing some of his big AAA type titles on it, but I'm keeping it more for pick up and play casual, like side scrolling beat 'em ups and stuff like that.
Yeah. That makes sense.
That's what I'm keeping it for at the minute.
Yeah, sweet. So yeah, that's Gran Turismo. So back to you anyway, Peebs.
Well, like I said, I haven't really played too much else, but I noticed on the PlayStation Store they added not store, but the Game Pass, whatever they call it. They added some new games on it this week. One of them being called The Invincible. Don't know if you've heard of it, Webby.
Nope.
I mean, the thumbnail, like the box cover art, looks really intriguing. I thought, this looks really cool. That's what actually grabbed me. And that just proves, like, if you've got a good cover art, it makes such a big difference, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
But anyway, it's like a space helmet with like a skeleton like inside it. It's done really, really well, I think, buried in some sand. So I thought, I'll download this and have a look at it. It starts off quite cool, but I know I said about walking simulator earlier. This one, it probably is more of a walking simulator. It's sort of, you're like an astronaut, and it looks like you've landed on some sort of planet. You've got to go around finding your crew.
Yeah.
I've literally only put an hour into it, so I don't really know too much about it. But you sort of first person going around. You've got like a tracker and a metal detector thing, going around looking for your crew. But it just seems a lot of walking around at the minute. I would say that's probably more of a walking simulator. But yeah, I plan to go back to it. I mean, it looks pretty cool. Like I said, I've not put too much time into it, so I can't really say too much about it. But graphically, it looks nice.
Nice.
It's like I don't know what sort of planet. It's a fictional planet, but I think it's actually based on a book.
Oh, really?
Like an Eastern European book, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, it was on the PlayStation Plus, so thought it'd be worth a try. I don't know if it's on Game Pass or not.
I've no idea, mate. I need to. I need to have a look.
I haven't obviously switched my Xbox on for a while, but like I said the other week when I took a load of stuff into CEX and I took my Elite Pro controller in before I took it in. I obviously got the box and everything out to put it back in the box, and in the box I found a Game Pass 1 month code.
There we go.
So I've got that. Yeah, I've got that sat on the side here, waiting to use it when like I want to go back on. Obviously, because when I use it, I want to obviously try and get a month's worth of gaming on it. So there's nothing particular. I mean, I could go use it because I've never finished Sniper Elite. I never finished Indiana Jones. I never finished Jedi Survivor or whatever it was called. There's 3 games that I never finished before I turned to the dark side.
Indeed.
That's the main sort of 3 games I've played. I've played a bit of Hitman. I've done a couple more missions on that. I talked about that last time. Stumble Guys, I'm still sort of playing. Why
are you playing Stumble Guys? You should be playing Fall Guys, mate. I'm really upset with you for playing Stumble Guys.
When I came on last time, and I said, it's a poor man's Fall Guys, which it is. It's not done as well, but I'm not actually sure who copied who.
Stumble Guys copied Fall Guys.
Oh, they did they? Because I read somewhere and I wasn't sure, and I thought, oh shit, have I actually got that wrong? Did Fall Guys actually copy them? I'm not sure, but they are literally the same game. You'd have thought there'd have been some sort of copyright rule in there somewhere, because I can't really tell. I mean, obviously, I think Fall Guys has done a little bit better with their pass and just the menu layout and everything and the games, but literally the games are the same.
Yeah.
And the way the characters are done and the skins. But there is a mobile game to this as well, which all links in because I actually downloaded it to my phone. It could be the new Gears plot.
Oh, Peebs.
The new toilet game.
Oh, no.
Stumble Guys mobile.
Oh, dear.
Obviously, it's quite hard to control it on the phone because I don't really play games on my phone because, you know, when you've got like the little controller in the corner and you've got to move it, I just don't like it. Your thumb ends up in the middle of the screen before you know it.
Yeah.
And then you're covering what you're supposed to be looking at.
Yeah.
But I think it's just quite nice the way it all links in. So your progress on the phone is all the same as when you switch your game, your console back on it. Your ranking and your season pass and everything is kept. So I think that's quite good. So you can actually be ranking up and trophy hunting while you're sat on the shitter at work. I can't believe
that this game is such a carbon copy. If I'd made Fall Guys, mate, I'd be fuming at this.
This is what I'm saying. Surely there's some sort of copyright infringement here. I don't really know. It's strange.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'll play it online, and there's always, people playing. I'm never waiting long. You're never waiting longer than 20 seconds to load into a game.
Wow, that's mad, isn't it?
But I haven't put Fall Guys on for a little while. But the reason I'm sort of carrying on playing it because there's a few trophies I want to get. There's like a trophy for spinning the wheel every 50 times. So I'm thinking, right, I need to play it once a day just to get that trophy.
Oh, Jesus.
Just to spin the wheel. So once I've spun the wheel 50 times, which resets every 24 hours, so obviously 50 days. Once I get that and a few others, I'll probably stop playing it.
Fair enough.
But like I say, it's a little tip for people who like their mobile games. It is actually on you can play it on your phone.
Fair dues.
Yeah, and that's all I've played really, and then a bit of Warzone as normal with the crew, but not even too much of that really. I've been so engrossed on Death Stranding. I just wanted to get that done. It's like my brother texts me today actually. He says, "Oh, how far are you?" And I said, "Oh, I've done that." He goes, "Oh, I just don't want it to end." I mean, he's really into it as well.
Wow.
I mean, he loved the first one.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's really into the second. He's like, "Oh, I don't want it to end." I said, "Well, yeah, as long as you don't go to that. I mean, as long as you don't go to that last mission. But although you can go back, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, you could, like I say, you can still carry on playing for hours after anyway, because there's still loads to do, still loads to build. There's still, if you really wanted to, you can try and rank up all the stars on all the depots. So there's plenty of gameplay there. Wow. Plenty.
Jeez.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's all my games, really.
Cool. I want to say a big hello to Clarky79 in the chat. Hope you're doing well, Clarky. Well, I've played a few other games, mate, so let me get into them.
Yeah, go.
One of them is a brand new game that's just come out. Cronos. The New Dawn.
Tell me, because I'm intrigued.
Right. I actually... Okay, I'm going to preface this by saying if someone said to me, well, if someone asked me, I have a choice of buying two games today. Well, one out of two games today, Cronos or Hell Is Us. I would say Hell Is Us every single day of the week.
What happens if you add Metal Gear into that equation as well?
Oh,
would it still be Hell Is Us?
Yeah, I think so, mate. Yeah. It's like Hell Is Us is just one of those. I know I talked about it last week when I completed it, but it's just one of those rare gems that just surprised me because it was kind of on my radar because obviously I really enjoyed the demo, but I didn't expect that game to be as good as it was.
Right.
From start to finish, mate, like the combat was great, the graphics were great, the story was just insane, all the areas are so well done. Like that game still, like I still think about it now, and it's been over a week since I finished it. It's left a lasting thing in my mind, the horrors of war, especially. Yeah, such a great game.
I'm definitely looking to pick that up at some point.
Oh, mate, I think you'll love it. I really do.
Yeah, I'll probably pick it up. I mean, I am intrigued about this Cronos only because I have heard of people's frustrations, but it looks, from the videos I've seen, it just looks right up my street, like Dead Space and
Well, Cronos, Protocol. Yeah. So yeah, going off Hell Is Us, which is top game of the year contender for me. Cronos is good. I'm not going to graphics are insanely good. And if you're into like a Dead Space type game, then yeah, this will be right up your street. However, I've come across quite a lot of parts which have been more frustrating than fun, which have turned me off the game a little bit. Now, obviously, a couple of the issues are not console specific because I've had the game crash on me a few times at certain points, and the save system isn't great because you have to manually save at save points, and it rarely auto saves. So I had the game crash on me at one point, and then the auto save was fucking ages before the crash, so I had to redo a load, and it really pissed me off. I've had the game, so there was one where, I had to reload a save 3 fucking times because I got to this point and an enemy was meant to come out of a room for me to get this key, and the enemy was just stuck in the room and wouldn't break through this door that was meant to break.
Right.
Yeah, which was nice. I had to reload my save to try again, and that was the fix, apparently. Just reload your save until it actually works. And the other one was a really weird PC-specific issue where you get to a cutscene and the game would crash. And it would crash every time at that same point. And the only way to get past that bit was to skip the cutscene. So I had to watch the cutscene on YouTube so I knew what the fuck was going on and skip it in the actual game itself.
Right.
Yeah, so that's been a little bit frustrating. The game is hard as well, and there is a serious lack of ammo in the game as well, which is a little bit annoying. So you have to be really careful on your equipment management because you've got this flame thing which burns the enemies, stop them from coming back as well. But you get limited supply on that, which is a little bit annoying. And, you can upgrade your weapons and your storage and things, but obviously that takes upgrade modules, which you don't get an infinite supply of. And so I'm at a point of the game at the minute. It's not a spoiler at all. I'm not going to spoil any story, the little story that I've actually figured out is I still don't know what the fuck is going on. I think there's some sort of time travel involved. I don't actually quite know yet. But there's there's quite a lot of puzzles in it with these anomalies, and you got to like tweak them to so basically the way I look at these anomalies is like say a wall's been blown up, while you click on this anomaly and it will like put the wall back to normal as an example, and then you can move it back as well if you want to broken again. So like you'll solve puzzles through those anomalies. But I'm in a part of the game at the minute in this kind of warehousey type area, and what's annoying me is I've gotten to a point in it and it's like, oh, you need this item to progress. And it's typical game filler where it's taken me like 2 hours running around this area backwards and forwards, like you backtracking a lot. And I still haven't got this fucking item, but I'm just getting hammered by enemies all the fucking time as well. And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. So I actually turned it off in frustration the other day because I was like, I can't be arsed with this. It's doing my tits in. I just want the item to carry on the story now because it's too much filler shite. But those are the only frustrating bits. I think like the atmosphere's done really well. It does get very dark at points, and the weird thing is as well, there's no button for your torch. It automatically turns on if it thinks it's dark enough.
Right.
And apparently that's to add tension to the game. So I just turned the brightness up a little bit of the actual game itself, and that helped out a lot, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because it reminds me, obviously everyone's comparing it to Dead Space, but it's got a bit of Resident Evil in it as well, where you've got to consume, you've got to look after your ammunition and literally search every nook and cranny for it, because obviously it's limited. Because I've got a guy at work who's been playing it, and he says, he's completely stuck. He reckons he's got to a point where he has to kill these 3 enemies, and he literally hasn't got enough ammo. And every time he dies, the checkpoint obviously reloads him back with the same amount of ammo. So he hasn't physically got enough ammo to carry on. So he's had to restart the game. He reckons he got to the same place and the same thing happened. So I don't know. I think I'm going to wait because obviously there's a couple of people in the community who've completed it now. So whether it's just him being a noob or whether it's just a glitch for him, we'll see. But I think I'm going to wait a little while on that. Some updates, because there's so much to play at the minute. Obviously, Battlefield. I want to play Helldivers, Borderlands 4, Metal Gear. So by the time I've done all them, I might not even be playing it till early next year. And then hopefully it's had a few price drops by then, a few updates, and then I should, have hopefully no issues. But it's definitely want to play it.
Yeah, but then we've also had Dying Light come out this week as well, which I really want to play.
I've not really played any of them. I don't really know too much about them games.
Have you not played the Dying Light games? It's basically zombies, and then at night time you don't really want to go out at night because they get tougher. So you normally rest the night and then come out during the day. Like I played the first 2, and they were pretty decent.
I think I played one on the Xbox a while back, and it didn't really grab me, so I never really went back to it. But I know they're quite big, aren't they? Quite popular.
Yeah, I'm sure I played the first one in co-op. With you. Might have been you. I don't know. It might have been someone else. I can't fucking remember now. Second one, I played single player because there was no one to fucking play with. And this one I'll end up playing on my own because I've got it on PC now. So I'm going to try and complete Cronos before I play it. So I've not actually played it yet. So, it's just too many fucking games to play at the minute.
It's quite a bit of silly. We used to say silly season back in the day, but we don't seem to have had a silly season for a long time. So it's quite nice to have all these games because obviously you haven't got to play them all straight away. It's nice to have a little bit of a backlog, and then obviously like with me with Cronos, I can wait a few months and hopefully it'll have a price drop.
Yeah. But I mean, because I would say like Cronos is a good game, but it's not. But I wouldn't say, it's a must pick up now and play. No. Like I would say with Hell Is Us, like I'm like, don't wait on that. It's fucking amazing. Whereas this is like, I'd be happy to wait on it if I hadn't got it already. But because I've already started it, I want to finish it now because I know what'll happen if I drop it. I'll never finish it. So I might as well just carry on until it's done, and then move on to the next game. So, you know, because it's one of those things where you get frustrated. I got frustrated with the running around and the backtracking and that, but I think I haven't played it since Friday, and we're now Sunday. So if I maybe pick it up and play it again on, say, Monday or Tuesday or something, I'll probably be all right again. It's just that initial frustration. I think sometimes you put a game down for a few days and pick it up again, you're all right again. So
yeah.
But no, it's definitely got those Dead Space vibes with that mix of Resident Evil, as you say, because like the management of storage can get a bit annoying. You do get a chest you can put things in, and you can expand the slots, but it's just that very slow progress of expanding everything, you know?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's all right. It's all right. So there's that. Take that off as well. Talk about that next week. So I've played so many fucking games, I don't want to talk about them all. Okay, I've only played 2 other games, and you gave me a bit of ribbon for playing this the other night. Roadcraft on Game Pass on Friday night.
Oh, right. Okay. What's this about?
Because you sent me a message. Mate, it's... I don't know how much like. The only reason I started playing it was because my missus was in London Friday night with her sister watching a show, and I was staying up late until she got home. She didn't get home till like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I just watched a film called Four Brothers. If you haven't watched it, it's quite an old film.
Isn't it? Yeah, I have seen that. I remember it being quite good, yeah.
Yeah, I'd never seen it. And it was like, I was just scared. I was flicking through Netflix. I was like, I've not. And I was thinking, I want to watch a film about. And I was like, I'll watch that because I quite like watching older films, like from the 90s and 2000s and that. Because obviously it's a golden era of movies, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, like, 80s and 90s for me, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, and I hadn't seen this. So I was like, I'll watch it. Oh, I really enjoyed it. Anyway, so the film finished, and
I don't remember seeing your review on Letterboxd.
Oh, I've given up on that now.
Oh, why?
I don't know. I keep forgetting. I'll put a review on it just for you. How's that?
Good. I enjoy going on and reading like Dan's and your Stunty's reviews on their films and getting tips to what to watch next and stuff. I'm getting quite deep into it at the minute. Although I don't really watch as many films as I used to.
Well, I was putting all my reviews on when I was going to the cinema loads, but there's no films to watch at the minute.
Well, all I'll say is I've been waiting 6 months to watch Marching Powder. Don't bother.
Never even heard of it.
Danny Dyer's film. It's supposed to be like a spin-off to Football Factory, but it's not like it. It's crap.
Well, I'm going to probably go watch cinema and watch The Long Walk. That Stephen King one. That looks quite good.
Oh, yes. But that's supposed to be quite creepy.
Leonardo DiCaprio one. I forget the name of it now. But
did you watch the Conjuring one that I remember you saying you was going to watch it. Did you watch it? No,
I've not seen that yet. So there's a few films. My Cineworld pass runs out at the end of the month, so I need to bang in some films next week.
Yeah,
because I'm not renewing it. So yeah. Anyway, so the film finished. I was like, I just want to play something chill until the missus gets home. And I thought I haven't checked out Roadcraft on Game Pass, and a few people in the community had played it and quite enjoyed it. So I was like, I'll check it out. And I played it for a couple of hours, and it's basically... have you played the Expeditions game of the Similar Ilk?
No.
So basically you get vehicles like Mud Runner. You've not played the Mud Runner games, no?
No.
So it's basically like, I think it's made by the same people. So it's basically you have vehicles and you got to manage 4-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, you have winches and things because you're going through like mud and shit. But this is all about, from what I can gather, rebuilding roads. So there's so you start off with like a 4x4. I'm still I never actually got out the tutorial area because quite slow going. So basically, you unlock factory places and that, and then you got to link them up. And so basically, to move items from one place to another, but you got to make sure the road's in a good state for them to move, and because they can get stuck and the route will fail and things. But it was just really slow going because I got to a point where it's like, oh, you need to use this crane and pick up this concrete and move it over to your storage area. And that took me about 20 fucking minutes of just doing that. And I was sitting there like, oh my God, if I wasn't really tired and wanted some more action, I would turn this off now because it was just like having a job, Peebs, as you would say.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I think you got to be a certain mindset to really enjoy these sort of games, like quite meticulous and enjoy just a bit of boring stuff because it's all about just clearing roads. I think later on you like lay concrete and build bridges and things like that, but there's a lot of collecting your supplies, wood and concrete and stuff like that, and putting it in and sending it to different areas. And obviously the machines, like the diggers and things, are very slow moving, and yeah, not really for me. But
sounds absolutely crap.
But because it's on Game Pass, I thought I'd give it a go,
Well, yeah, no, I've been trying it, but yeah, it's not up my street. But then some people do like these type of games. It's like, surprisingly, I know Graham likes his Power Jet Wash or whatever it's called, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, I did play that for a few hours. That's got some sort of thing about it to sort of grab you in, but some of them were just ridiculous. You'd be hours trying to jet wash something. Cause really?
Yeah. Oh, no, mate. Well, I got quite into it with Marcus for a bit, Power Wash Sim. I said, well, why aren't you doing any tidying for real? You're just doing it in the game, mate,
Yeah.
I don't know, mate. But no, but apart from that, I did pick up another new game that came out this week. It's a remaster of a game that I rinsed on the Xbox 360. And I've been enjoying playing this on my Steam Deck. And I can't remember if you played this, Peebs, on the Xbox 360. Puzzle Quest.
Puzzle Quest.
Basically,
rings a bell.
It's a match-free tile game, but I think it originally came out on the Xbox 360. God, Jesus, mid-2000s? XBLA, yeah, came out. Jesus, when did that come out? 2007. There we go. It came out 2007. And I have fond memories of playing this back then because I used to play it a lot, but I used to work night shifts in the prison service, and I used to bring my Xbox 360 into work and play it all night to keep me awake.
Right.
Yeah, and it's just one of those. And it's quite funny that this game's just come out because I was actually looking for Puzzle Quest on the Google Play Store only a few weeks ago for something to play on my phone. Like this, because I miss a good matching free game, and all the newer ones are just shit, in my opinion, because all like the freemium games and want to sell you crap and all that, whereas this is just a game and has a little cool story. So, yeah, I picked this up on Steam. It's out on Xbox as well and PlayStation. It's out on everything. And it was only £9 as well, which isn't too bad. It's the same on all systems. But no, I wanted to get it on PC because it's just great for the Steam Deck. Just play on the handheld, just chill out, just play. And I'll tell you what, it brings back memories. Like I remember all the music. As soon as the music started, I was like, oh, yes. It's all coming back to me now, Yeah, it's just a nice surprise because literally, like, I saw a message on my Steam library. Well, I saw a thing on Steam, and when I loaded up Steam, it's like, Puzzle Quest? What? Oh my God, original Puzzle Quest. Because I did do Puzzle Quest 2, which I thought was not very good. And then they did a free-to-play version of one, and it was like just full of adverts and shit.
Yeah, I think that's the one I've played, I think, the free-to-play version.
Yeah.
But it does ring a bell. I do recognise it.
Yeah. So it's basically it's a quest, like a medieval quest. You choose your character like a knight or a mage or whatever, and you have this quest in this kingdom, and it's matching free, but it's basically the different colours go towards your different spells, and then you get skulls in there, and you match 3 skulls, and it does damage to the enemy as well. So it's all about leveling up your character, getting more spells to use as well. It gets quite tactical, actually. It's just a lot of fun, though. I'll just chill out, watch a bit of telly, and play a bit of Puzzle Quest. So,
yeah, because it looks like I could play this on my Portal type of game.
Yeah, for sure, mate.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
Do some trophy whoring, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's definitely one to check out. So. And that's all the games I really wanted to talk about this week. I have played others, but I'll mention them next week, I reckon. As time is ticking along. Couple of bit of news I wanted to talk about. And I think this is worth discussing. Do you remember a time, Peebs, where you'd get partway through a console generation and then the console prices would go down? Do you remember those great times of yesteryear?
Yeah.
Well, obviously we had the news that obviously PlayStations have gone up in price since launch, and they've made the hard drive smaller as well now. Well, Xboxes are now going up in price in the US of A. So they already went up in the UK a little while ago, but the Xbox Series X is now $650. I don't know what that is in pounds, but that's a lot of dollar for an Xbox Series X, and a Series S is $400. That's insane. I paid £200 for my Series S.
Crazy prices now.
Yeah,
strange, isn't it? What's the reasoning behind it? Do we know?
So they're saying on here
to do with these Trump tariffs.
I don't think so. Might be. They're not really saying, mate. It just says on this thing, beginning on October the 3rd, we will update the RRP of Series S and X due to changes in the macroeconomic environment. I don't know what the fuck that means.
No.
Yeah. It could be time to tariffs. Yes, it says here, I've just seen it on WindowsCentral.com, tariffs. Because obviously they're not made in America, are they?
No. China, is it?
Yeah, something like that.
China.
Yeah,
everything's made in China.
But that's ridiculous, though, isn't it? You think, because the price of parts and that gets cheaper as time goes on, and like you look back at previous console generations, like the Xbox 360, like halved in price by this amount of time into the generation, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I just think we're in a weird place at the minute with consoles.
Well, yeah, because if most people who buy the consoles, gamers, have already bought them. So the people who haven't bought them now are people who are not massive gamers but might just buy them casually. Well, they're not going to buy them if they're more expensive than they were when they first came out, are they?
Mm-hmm.
This seems a bit strange.
Yeah.
If anything, you want to make them cheaper to try and entice more casuals, filthy casuals in.
Because consoles have always been a bit of a loss leader, and they make up the money by obviously people buying the games because they get a cut of all the games sold, right? So it just seems, I don't know. I just think it's pure greed because like these companies like Microsoft and PlayStation they report record profits every single fucking year. So you know.
Well, I did see because obviously Trump's been over in the UK this week, and they obviously announced this big tech deal. But I did see on the news as well that Microsoft have put so much money into the UK as well. but obviously that's probably nothing to do with video gaming. It's more the computing side of it and stuff. But obviously, they've still got hell of a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah, so shitty for people that don't have a console already. Wankers.
Just doesn't give you much hope for when all the new consoles come out on the next generation, though, does it? Because I think they're going to be astronomical prices.
Well, I think they were testing the water with the PS5 Pro, mate. 700 quid for the console, an extra 100 quid for a disc drive, £800 in total for a console. I think the next generation of consoles will be the first generation where I don't go out and buy the console at launch, because obviously my kids won't know any different, so they're not going to be clamoring for the new system anyway.
Obviously these days it doesn't massively matter as much as it used to, did it?
Well, no, because there won't be any exclusives.
No, and there's not a massive leap like there used to be and stuff, I mean, things on the Pro, obviously I'm playing Stellar Blade and Death Stranding too. I don't think you can get much better than that.
Yeah.
So I don't know what these new consoles are going to do, really.
Yeah, and it's weird because you go to a new console, like when I went from the 1 to the series, and I turned it on, I was like, it looks exactly the same. It's like,
that was one of the biggest disappointments, wasn't it? Even the dashboard was exactly the same.
Yeah, that's it.
It's
It's like when you get a new phone now, isn't it? You're like, oh.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. So, yeah, you are right. But did you see this in the news this week? There is going to be a remaster of Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Remake is reportedly adding extra content and RPG mechanics, aiming for a March release, apparently. Not officially announced by Ubisoft yet, but it's been leaked massively. Does it need a remake? I mean, when did the original come out? It doesn't feel that long ago to me, but my brain, as I get older, seems to meld everything together. So
probably a good 10 years. I mean, I'm playing it. Is it a 360 game? Must be, because I haven't played it since I was in my old house.
Right.
And that's been nearly 10 years now. So it's probably a good 10 years.
Oh, yeah, Xbox 360 and Xbox One came out October 29th, 2013. Wow, 10, 12 years ago. Okay. It is regarded as one of the best Assassin's Creed, so I guess.
Yeah, that's the one when they sort of brought the ships into it and stuff, wasn't it? If I remember.
And then they tried to emulate it with Skull and Bones, and the first quadruple A game to massively flop. Yes. Oh, dear. Yes, I find that interesting. It's not a game I'd be interested in buying because I've already played it. And it doesn't to me feel like that long ago, but obviously it has been, but
no.
I still have good memories of playing it. So not excited, but interesting that they're doing it, I guess. Seems to be a lot of remasters these days.
Yeah.
And the only other bit of news I had, and we already talked about it, is lots of leaked gameplay for the Battlefield 6 Battle Royale, which, Clarky, I can't find any on YouTube now, so I think they've taken it all off. Unfortunately, even though I did watch some on Friday or Saturday. Yeah, there's nothing. I can't. Stody.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Like I say, it's an add-on, so, not like you've had to pay extra for or anything, so it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Get a crew going on there. Maybe Collie might come off Warzone.
Oh, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
Could be turning it onto a Battlefield.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Indeed. Apparently, it's good from people that may have played it or might not have played it.
Also, Clarky in the chat mentioned the Shinobi game. Have you know anything about it, Webby?
Give me one moment. I might have downloaded it the other day and not played it yet. Hang on.
I don't know if there's a trial on the PlayStation for it or not. I'll have to have a look. I used to love Shinobi on my Master. I think I had it on the Master System.
I don't see it. I thought I did. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, yeah, I remember now. I thought I downloaded it, but it was the Switch version. Shinobi Art of Vengeance, it's called. Yeah, I've seen this. It's a side-scrolling version of Shinobi.
Yeah, Clark is saying it's pretty good.
Yes,
£25 on the PlayStation Store.
That's how much it is on Steam as well. Looks quite good though.
Or $35 for the deluxe edition. 4.72 rating. Yeah. I don't think it's a demo on mine though. Oh, there is a demo. Oh, we'll download the demo then. See what that's like. Clarky. Yeah. Demo downloading. Friends who play. Turbo Mega Dude plays it.
Oh, does he? An old Turbo Mega Dude. Very cool. That's all my news, mate. Yeah. That's it. There's not really been a lot going on this week in the news.
I'm still waiting for this He-Man game. I don't think there's any release date on that yet, which
looks
is
good
annoying.
though, doesn't it? Does look good.
Yeah, I can't wait to. I'll be definitely purchasing.
Nice. Very nice. I think that's it, Peebs. I think we're done.
Yeah, that's going to be. What's that? An hour and a half? Normally 2-3 hour long.
Well, an hour and a half is plenty.
Disappoint the listeners.
No, an hour and a half's plenty.
Although it's a freebie, so they can't moan, can they?
No. If you want the long episode, you got to subscribe to the Patreon. Yeah, I jest.
That's because you haven't got Sensei Switch on here talking about all his obscure Japanese games for an hour.
Well, I'm looking forward to when Darren comes back because he got a game that I've acquired today as well, which is a long JRPG called Trails in the Sky First Chapter. And I can see your eyes just glazing over.
Yeah, rolling, mate, yeah.
Yeah. It's actually, I remember, I downloaded the first, the original years ago, but never really got into it. So this is a remaster of a really old JRPG. So I'm like, right, I really want to play this, but I might hold off on playing it at the minute because it will take over my life, and I've got other games I want to play. But it does look amazing. Enough Peebs would hate it, but Darren has got this. He sent me a picture of his disc, his PS5 disc of it. So we'll be talking about that at some point in the future.
I bet he's wounded. He's got that to play, and he can't play it. I mean, having all that time off work, I'd love it, but not to be able to video game would be a nightmare.
Yeah, I think all he's doing is watching films, mate.
I suppose it's better than working, but not being out of video game while you got all that time off would be a nightmare.
He sent me a message on Thursday with the films he'd watched. Quite a lot of films already.
We need to get him on Letterboxd then, don't we?
Yeah, you have to message him, yeah.
Yeah.
But, it's just as I said, so there's just so many games, man, and I just forget what's coming out at the minute as well. Like this Trails in the Sky, we've got Cronos, Dying Light. I've not finished Lost Soul Aside yet, which is another RPG, which I'm kind of don't even know if I'll finish that. A little arcade game I picked up called Formula Legends as well. Not played that yet. So many games, so little time, mate.
Well, yeah, and the trouble is, obviously, Battlefield comes out. That'll be on that pretty much all the time, won't you, for the next couple of months anyway, while everyone's rinsing the multiplayer.
Yeah, so what's that? So the 21st, so got 2 weeks and 3 days until it comes out, man.
Yeah.
Is it the 10th or the 8th? Is it? Oh, I think it's the 10th. I thought it was the 8th of October.
Oh, it's the 10th, is it?
What did I think it was?
I thought it was the 8th, but I might be wrong.
Oh. BF6. Well, Clarky's just said the 10th as well.
Oh, is he? Oh, Clarky,
Yeah.
I know he's the big
it's the 10th.
Battlefield fanboy.
Because it's the Friday. Yeah, that's right. So 1, 2 weeks, nearly 3 weeks, just under 3 weeks then, yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Plenty of time to finish Cronos at least. Sweet.
What's the 10th then? Is that a bloody...
It's a Friday.
Tuesday or a Friday?
It's a Friday, mate.
It's a Friday. It's in time for the weekend then, won't it? That weekend will be just...
Well, I don't...
Mrs. Me ain't doing nothing that weekend.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to be playing it when it comes out, because I'm on leave for 2 weeks from the 6th of October.
All right. You don't know if you're going anywhere yet?
Well, we haven't organised going away, but I wanted to go to Europe for a week, like south of France or something, just to get away from the screen.
Yeah.
So I might not be playing it when it launches. So we'll see. Yeah. Right, on that note...
Just me and Clarky, then.
It'll just be me and Peebs and Clarky. On that note, with Peebs, I think we'll end it here, mate. So thank you very much.
Yeah, okay, mate.
Enjoy Amsterdam tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm sure I will.
And I'm sure you won't remember half of it, because you'll be so pissed.
Well, I've got to be on my best behaviour, because obviously I've got my son and daughter with me, so...
Yeah, but they're adults now, mate. They can look after you.
Well, true. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so from me and Peebs, it's been awesome. For everyone watching live on Twitch, thank you very much for joining us this week. It's been awesome. And yeah, so from both of us here, we will see you next week. Bye.
This is your before and after story. Prepare for an incredible career in nursing. At Southeastern College, experience expert hands-on training. Learn real-world skills in our professional lab and simulated settings. And train for opportunities as a practical nurse, registered nurse, or career advancement with our RN to BSN program. At Southeastern College, your future is bright. Visit sec.edu to get started.